A woman landed a job that paid $100,000 a month. Her task? To babysit a little boy at a countryside mansion. But when she finally met the boy, she couldn't help but laugh, because he was actually a porcelain doll. The couple stared at her with serious expressions, and she quickly realized she had offended them. So she stepped forward and politely greeted the doll. Later, the couple brought the doll into a room and began speaking to it as if it were their real son. Not long after, the wife came back out and told Rita that her son liked her and hoped she would stay to take care of him. From that moment on, Rita officially became the doll's nanny. The next day, the husband told her that he and his wife were going on vacation and asked her to take good care of their son while they were away. Then he pulled a task list out of his pocket. Everything had to be done exactly as written. Once the couple left, Rita was alone in the giant mansion with just the doll. Feeling creeped out by its blank stare, she covered it with a blanket. Then she started to enjoy her new lifestyle, poured herself a glass of red wine, stretched out on the couch, and dozed off. When she woke up, it was already late at night. She got up to head to bed, but noticed the blanket she had used to cover the doll was now lying on the floor. She had completely forgotten the couple's warnings. She casually picked up the doll and tossed it onto a chair, then went to her room and fell back asleep. The next morning, she went to check on the doll and noticed what looked like tears under its eyes. Alarmed, she leaned in for a closer look, but soon realized it was just a leak from the ceiling. Later, a delivery man showed up at the mansion. He brought Rita her first paycheck. Curious, Rita asked him about the doll. The man told her that the couple's son had died in a house fire 20 years ago. Unable to cope with the loss, they had started treating a porcelain doll as their son. What he said brought back memories for Rita. She had once been pregnant, but lost the baby because of her abusive husband. She had come to this remote place to escape him and start over. That night, while she was taking a shower, she discovered that her clothes and necklace had disappeared. She began to suspect someone was messing with her inside the house. Then she noticed the attic ladder had been pulled down. She climbed up to take a look, but as soon as she reached the top, the ladder suddenly pulled itself back up. A dark figure appeared out of nowhere and frightened her into unconsciousness. When she woke up, it was already daylight, and the attic ladder had been lowered again. She began to suspect that something strange was going on with the doll. She returned to its room and saw it sitting upright, with the task list placed neatly beside it. Terrified, Rita ran back to her room and locked the door. Then the phone rang. A young boy's voice came from the other end.
Why weren't you following the rules?